Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. We are back out here on this brush cutting job. So this is what we've got. If you guys haven't seen the prior videos, we were across the street mowing over there, and I still got a little bit of mowing left to do over there as well. And then we cut these embankments right before Thanksgiving, got all that mowed down, so I didn't have to, when I mowed this with the skid steer, I wouldn't be either pointing the brush cutter out in the street right here at the sidewalk or out on the sidewalk itself trying to cut this stuff down going back that way. And back there I'd be damn near in the street. So got the skid steer out here with the MTL, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started right here on this side today. I'm gonna work this side for most of the day, and then at the very end I'll probably go over here and finish this up in here. And the reason for that is because this was really dry and dusty over here, and I think this is not going to be as bad as far as the dust and stuff. So I don't really want to go over there, get all the filters and everything clogged up in this thing, and then have to come over here and start cutting. I'd rather just do that last, because I can mow for, you know, a good while in here, I think, and then blow it out real quick. Either, ow, damn, I stepped in a hole. About to kill me. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I shouldn't have to blow this thing out. Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. And we'll just see how much we get done today. This looks easy, but I'm kind of worried about going in there around all those trees. That's not gonna be fun, I don't think. But let's hop in the machine and get it started. Okay, well, this is what we've gotten done in exactly 3 hours over here. So I've pretty much made it to where I parked the truck, about-ish, yeah. And we're getting there. We're making progress. I'm gonna say for 3 hours, this is fairly decent. Let me step up here on the top up here. That's fairly decent progress for 3 hours, I think, especially in here. It's not only the trees that are the problem having to work around, but there's a lot of down trees like that right there. And they're not really a problem if they're, because I'm going this way, they're not a problem if they're laying that way, but there was like several of them back there in the back that were laying across this way, and they were big sized trees, so you can't mulch them. So the only thing you can do is basically just kind of work to them, and then kind of you have to go all the way around them, you know, keep your line going, and either work that whole area behind it and then come back around and start going again, or, you know, go all the way around, go, and then come back all the way back around. It's a pain. And they were too big for me to kind of take the corner of the brush cutter and push out of the way. But that's 3 hours. I'm fairly happy with the progress so far. So we'll see how much we get done. I'm gonna stop. I stopped for a minute because I'm gonna put some fuel in the machine. I've only burnt 3 hours. I've only burnt right at half a tank of fuel, so I'm actually really happy with the fuel burn. I'm only running it about somewhere between 50 and 60% throttle, because you don't need a lot of power cutting this stuff down. It's just not very thick and it's not very big. The cutter's going through it very easily. There was some bigger stuff over there on that edge, but once I got past that, it was going through it pretty easily. So I'm gonna put some fuel in it, and I'm gonna raise it up and blow it out really good and get it cleaned out, get the radiators and everything cleaned out. It's still running pretty cool, but I want to keep it cleaned out as best I can. So about 3 hours this stuff is dusty in here. There's a lot of grass dander coming off of it when you cut it. So let's get that done. Maybe there's a lot of low hang in here, especially these holly trees. So maybe I'll put you guys on the arm and we'll take a ride. All right, everybody. Oh, excuse me. My voice sounds all phlegmy from the dust. Letting the machine cool down for a minute. And this is what we got done today. So I'm gonna guess I got somewhere, I misquoted you guys. First of all, I said this was 16 acres. The actual property that the owner owns is 16 acres, but about somewhere around 2 acres-ish is a retention pond over there that's already being maintained by a landscaping company. It's got like sod and stuff around it. So I measured this out on Google Earth. This little section right here is about 8 acres, and that's somewhere around, I think, 3 or 4. Actually, this is like 8.5. I think that's like 3 or 4. So and I think there's about another, there's a ditch back there along that back that goes along. There's an embankment, and then there's actual ditch there that feeds into that retention pond. I don't know if I'm doing that ditch down to that retention pond or not. I don't know if they're gonna have me mulch that out or not, but this is about how much we got done today. So about, I'm gonna say close to half. Yeah, close to half. And I think the hard part over here is, that was the hard part. If you can kind of see this in here, like that area there, all this through here is a little bit more open. I mean, there's trees in there, but that in there was tight. Especially that back corner and that side over there, it got, and like right in there, it got a little nasty in there. But this seems to be a little more open through here. So hopefully this will go a little quicker tomorrow. I'm hoping to have all of this done by tomorrow. I'd like to time lapse this, but I think it's just too far of a run once I get way back there for you guys to see me. So I think what I'm mowing this whole job is somewhere in the neighborhood of around, if I had to guess, somewhere between 12 to 14 acres, roughly speaking. I don't really exactly know. It all really kind of depends on whether they want me to do that back ditch over there and how much of that they're going to want me to do. And exactly, I didn't measure out that retention pond. I'm guessing it's somewhere around 2-ish acres. Could be 3 or so. I don't really know. But I measured this out. It's roughly about 8.5 acres. But that's what we got done today. I'm happy with it. If I can get this knocked out, the rest of this knocked out tomorrow, I'll be super happy. Super duper happy. I'll probably come back through here maybe with the hedge trimmer. Just maybe clean up a few of these things in the front, just to open it up a little bit. Not gonna worry about that stuff in the back. It would take forever and a day to walk through here and do all of these trees with a hedge trimmer around all of them. Like that, I'll kind of clean up around that, you know, to make that look good right there where I couldn't get the cutter in. But I'm gonna blow this thing off, blow it out, clean it out, blow it off, and I'm getting out of here for the day. So, like I said, I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving week. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll be back out here tomorrow to get some more footage. And I got some mulching projects coming up with Munchie later this week as well. So stay tuned for that. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye, everybody.